now 114.
How much is it?
65. Those are supposed to be 6.
One more. One more. 68. One more there. Andy, what do we do?
Andy helping count. He did go to MIT, of course.
Yeah, he's got some counting experience in his past, Andy Block.
55.
Part of the MIT blackjack team
64.
that took a few pounds, or rather a few dollars out of Las Vegas.
Might have turned them into pounds, though.
Yeah, could be.
64.
Andy Block, a very, very smart man there. Mike Matusow might look smart here. He's a favorite to win this pot.
68.
And Helmuth asked for a count, but there's no way Helmuth's going to call.
He has turned the nut flush draw, so there is a chance he's going to call.
Getting less than 2-1 to his money, though.
True, and he's got to figure he's behind. But aces, deuces, and clubs.
He does have 14 outs here. 9 clubs, 3 aces, and 2 deuces. If he was getting 3-1, I think, obviously, if he's getting 3-1, he's getting the right odds to call. 2-1, not quite.
It's not even 2-1. I think this is over the pot size. Might not stop him.
It's about a $65,000 bet into a $114,000 pot. Helmuth likes his hand. He's down $50,000. He knows this is his way to get back even.
Or to get himself into a deeper hole. And don't forget, Phil Ivey's behind him. If he calls and Phil calls, then all of a sudden he's getting his odds.
Obviously, he can't ask Phil if he's going to call, but he would love Phil to call this. And this pot could get the mouth back in the black. Can't ask for anything better. Matusow, Helmuth, Ivey, and a $114,000 pot. And is this just a math question for Helmuth? He has to know he's behind, right?
Yeah, exactly. It should just be a maths question. The only hand he might be in front of is a nut diamond draw.
And he calls. You know, he's gambling right now. He's down $50,000. And is that going to bring Ivey in now? No, Ivey's out. He realizes he's way behind.
And a good lay down there from Phil, actually.
The pot is $182,000. Helmuth needs an ace, a deuce, or a club.
68,000, and I can't beat a deuce. Phil was calling you too. I mean, we was thinking
ace, a deuce, or a club. Oh, it's a 5 of spades. Not going to happen.
That would have caught Ivey. Phil catches if Phil Ivey would have caught. He's going to be a bit sick right now. This would have been his pot if he made the bad call. A little smile from Mike Matusow. He's finally won a pot.
Look, I know you're the Mike Matusow blow-up, so I mean, I was expecting you to show nothing.
Get a first draw and pair.
I thought deuces were good. I want to call. So.
I'm glad you called. Save me again.
Sure did.
And you had to, and there was good karma in the room. That was the explanation. You told me you had to win the pot. Yeah, I heard your explanation.
Hey, it was the only time I moved in the entire time.
There were only 2 great
Poor dealer's trying to get the ante off Mike while Mike's involved in the conversation.
I got my money in bad
1200
twice
straddle.
in 6 days and played 3 coin flips.
Guess how many times I got my money in
I mean,
bad
you're gonna.
in 6 days?
I watched on TV when you popped it with the 5-6 and then got lucky and then didn't say a word. It was like hee hee ha ha.
False,
And everybody
1200 to
I
play.
fired.
popped it in out of the big blind. You forget everything.
Live straddle here from Patrick Antonius.
Yeah, I didn't pop it. That's true.
I mean, you forget when you get lucky.
Action
Phil.
on
You know, you just want to
the
rip on
mouth.
people. See, I know when I get lucky or I misplay a hand.
False.
I know I donked off folding them kings against Phil.
Yeah, I did.
But you know what? As
I
bad
did
as
watch you on the television.
as bad
tape,
as
Mike.
it
Actually,
don't-
you played pretty well, I noticed. But you gave away like 25,000 with aces, where you couldn't lose one nickel on
Oh,
one
I know,
hand.
it was so gross. Don't you remember I came back in the back room and told you how horrified I was, how bad I played?
No, you came back and told me you played perfect for 6
I
days.
said I played perfect.
The very first day I watched
On
you,
the
you
first
gave
day,
all
I
your
said I
money
played
away.
perfect, except for I grenaded 2 aces against a guy that was such a
And then you went
fold.
crazy with ace queen against queens, but it happened to come a king, so you got away with that bluff.
Sorry, excuse me.
7. False.
Excuse me. Sorry. Apologize.
Quick pass from Phil, and that one goes to Tom Durdwan.
Tough talk and even tougher gamesmanship here at the FullTiltPoker.net $1 million cash game, and lots more still to come after this short break.
We're at the FullTiltPoker.net $1 million cash game. Hope you're enjoying it. The action is on Andy the Rock Block. Andy, of course, resides in Las Vegas right now.
Well, the action's actually going to be with Mike now. He's decided to do the live straddle from the rock.
And you want to hear the good thing?
Not something you normally see from Mr. Block.
Got some ammunition.
1200 to
And he's
play.
about ready to play a little poker with you guys.
I might have to rebuy with Mike.
You know what happens when I got some ammunition? That means we're about ready to play a little poker.
Fold.
And when it's Philly,
1200 to
tell him
play.
use the ammunition in front of me. Just feels.
Okay, Dur, let's go, kid.
4,000.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? Last time I had this hand, I re-raised you, and you moved in.
Okay, you're one of aces.
Phil giving away a little bit too much information about his hand.
Cool. 4,000 to play.
He said the last time that he had this hand, he re-raised Dur, and Dur raised it back on top of him, which is actually the truth. Kind of shows that he doesn't have aces or kings.
False.
And I don't think many of these players are going to be laying down queens or ace-king against Tom Dwan. Sometimes talking can have its disadvantages.
6-4 deuce.
6-4 deuce, couple of hearts out there. Not much for anybody. Block with a gut shot.
Ready to start getting a little bit.
And he was winning before, and he's still winning now.
Comfort zone.
Check.
Check round to Phil Ivey on the button.
4 players in that pot, and nobody's got anything. Yet the pot is $17,000.
13,000.
The bet's 13,000. And Andy Block, although he's got the best hands, going to find it hard to call that.
13.
And one thing we've noticed from Phil Hellmuth, he certainly seems to be getting a little bit more aggressive whenever he falls behind.
Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Pot is now
bit of
$30,000.